guys, so I am here in my backyard. I am in my hammock. I guess I'm gonna sit instead of laying down because I think it would be a terrible angle for y'all. But the weather is so beautiful, and if you want to talk about an extremely inexpensive investment that has brought me hours and hours of enjoyment, let's talk about a $20 hammock in your backyard under the trees. It is absolutely a wonderful purchase. We have used it so much. We actually got a second one a few months ago, but we got it from Costco for 20 bucks, and this is like one of my favorite spots, and it's honestly like made our yard enjoyable to me when otherwise it just felt like our yard was more like a chore, because every time I came out I felt like there was yard work that needed to be done. But having this hammock, I have read and prayed and rocked and thought and enjoyed this hammock so much this year. So $20 hammock, totally worth the investment. So I think it's a great idea to video outside, and then I realized how many neighborhood noises there actually are. We have birds and someone working on a house and radios and all kinds of stuff. So if you hear those noises, sorry about that. So today I'm going to be talking about IKEA items that have really helped us make our home more minimalist, more functional, and things that have saved us time and space, especially space, because living in a 1,300 square foot home, you realize that every square foot is precious, and that's one of the reasons that I got into minimalism, because I realized that I didn't have space to make my home a storage facility. My home needed to be used for living. And so some of our IKEA purchases have really helped give us backspace in our home and helped us do our daily tasks more efficiently, and that's been totally worth the investment. So we've been really, I think, thoughtful about our purchases from IKEA. It's something that we don't live very close to an IKEA, so when we go to IKEA, it's kind of a big trip, and I really look ahead, think ahead, read reviews, plan ahead, look at the website, look at Pinterest, and really try to make my choices very thoughtfully. And so I'm going to show you some of the items we have from IKEA today. So this is our bedroom, and a few years ago, like I mentioned in another video, my husband and I got rid of the dressers in our room, and our room is really so much bigger now that we've made that change. It has been totally worth it. But what I wanted to point out today is this is one of our favorite things from IKEA. These are the KALLAX storage units, and we've put 2 of them here. We removed all the bottom storage spaces because our puppy was just coming home and we didn't want her to get anything from those bottom shelves. But as you can see, it holds so much, and it could hold so much more, but we are keeping some of our squares open, like I said. These cubes also came from IKEA, and they've held up really nicely, even though they're really inexpensive. This is a 31 bag that I use for all of my files, for my school stuff and different household filing needs. Oops. And this is another IKEA item that I use to keep my jewelry in, and my husband has one that he uses to keep his kind of desk related items, because we do not have desks. And then we just have, you know, plenty of spots for my plants. They get a lot of light in here. We've decided to put our printer up there since we do not have an office space. Here's some paperwork that needs to be dealt with that is left there. You know, we have a binder, we have some different decor items, but it really holds a lot. And these cubes, we pretty much put everything that we would have stored in the past in our dressers. And it just gives us so much more room in this space, and I just love the way it looks. We have gotten so many compliments on this setup, and it's really, like I said, opened up our room dramatically. So this is one of our favorite items from IKEA. So this is another thing we have from IKEA. It is just a really basic entertainment center setup. It's nice and streamlined, white. It's held up really well. Really simple. We put all of our DVDs in those cases, so they're a little bit smaller of a space that they take up. And that's just what we have in our living room. So I'm here in my son's room, and I just wanted to show you one of our other favorite IKEA products. We have used it with all 3 kids, so we've had 3 different versions, and it is the IKEA Cura Bed. We have configured it multiple ways. We've had 2 in one room. We've had them flipped with the bed on top, so you can flip the entire thing and the bed will be up here. It's about as high as my rib cage, just a smidge higher than my rib cage. So it's a very low loft when you do it that way. Also, the way they make it, the edge is, it comes up beyond the mattress so that you have a nice ledge for your kids. It's a little safer. It's way lower than a typical loft bed would be. The panels that you can see at the bottom and on the side can be reversed so that they could be blue or white. As you can see, we've got it on blue, and then we did the blue. I can't remember why we did that. I honestly do not remember now. So you can see that the ladder is on the back, so you'll have the ladder to the front when you're using it the opposite way. But we've used these beds so much. They've held up so well, and I just love the functionality of them, the fact that you can flip them both ways. They give you space beneath to play when you turn them upside down. And we use under that blue section, we have a ton of storage area. We have a whole other mattress that goes under there. So we absolutely love this bed and have really enjoyed them for all 3 of our kids. We also have a dresser over here that we got from IKEA, and it's nice and minimal, very smooth, no hardware, which I kind of like for a kid. It just makes it a lot neater, nothing to get caught on anything or come loose from the dresser. And it's just really functional for us. It's so big for him. It's so much space. And one more thing that we do in his room that I think you guys might like to see is that in our bottom drawer here for him, we keep his shoes. It's just a nice way to keep everything all together. And instead of him having to open his closet, he actually doesn't really have any clothes in his closet. We keep them all in this dresser. So this is my twin girls' bedroom, and it's pretty small. They share it. They're almost 14. They're going to be 14 in a couple weeks. So we wanted them to have a place for their desk, or a room for their desk in this room, but it's just really not, there's not a ton of space. So we found these sort of built-in style desks from IKEA, and as you can see, there's no legs. They're totally mounted on the wall, and we absolutely love them. They are just such a small footprint and just a really slim profile desk. So I will link, I can't remember the name of these desks. We also got those pink file boxes up there from IKEA. They were on clearance one day we were there. And then I think they might have gotten the lights from IKEA as well. I honestly am not able to remember that. Those chairs were from Big Lots. They were really cheap. But I just wanted you to see these desks come with lots of different options for configurations. You can put shelves, you can do all shelves on one side and a desk on the other. You can do just shelves. There's just different ways you can set it up. But this has been such a great solution for us, and I absolutely love that there are no legs to the desk, because then you can just vacuum so easily around them. And it just, to me, it looks so nice and streamlined in this room. I absolutely love it. They also have a bunk bed from IKEA, but I'm not going to show you that because it's pretty messy over on this side of the room because they have been redoing their closets this week. So it's just a standard bunk bed, and I can link to that as well. Nothing super special about it, but it has been really sturdy for us, and we've had it for years and years. But this is the thing I really wanted to show you because I think it is a really, really cool desk setup, especially if you have 2 kids and you want to be able to put them side by side with their own spaces. I hope you enjoyed these IKEA suggestions and some of our favorite items from IKEA. We would love to hear what you like to get at IKEA. I'm especially interested in items that make your home a little more organized or make tasks around the house a little easier. So please share in the comments what items you like to get from IKEA. Please like and subscribe to our channel for more decluttering and minimalist videos. We will talk to you soon. Bye.